what you're given, that's how we live it. Don't be mad at the system, it's simply how we've existed.
Hi, it's your girl D Virgo Tarot 2222. Today we're coming with pick a card. For the collective, pick a card for the collective. Today we're asking God and Spirit for some predictions for the month of May for the collective. That's for the earth signs, water signs, air signs and fire signs. Let's see what God and Spirit has in store for you today regarding your love and your finances. Is it going to get better? Is it going to get worse? Is it just going to stay the same? Take your time. See which power draws you in. Which one speaks to your spirit. I'll give you a few seconds to choose. Number 1 has my brown tiger's eye. I lost it, but I found it again. They always come back. Number 2 has my pink flower on it. And number 3 has my amethyst ball on it. Take your time and pick the one that chooses you. A few more seconds. Set your intentions. Okay, let's start. So pile number 1. For those of you that chose pile number 1. My tiger's eye. Beautiful stone. Perfect for grounding. For those of you that love crystals, it's a good one to start with. Will put your feet firmly back on the ground. So regarding your love life, God and Spirit is saying, give your relationship a chance. You need to work on your partnership. This card keeps coming out frequently in the readings. So I guess a lot of you are struggling in your relationships. You're stuck at home. You're on top of each other. You're basically strangers. God and Spirit is saying, this is the one that He's ordained or she's ordained, universe has ordained for you. They need you to work on your partnership. These are the angel romance cards. The romance angels cards by Doreen Virtue. It's so beautiful. It speaks of Gemini. Can you see there's Gemini all up in this? Twin flames, soulmate. They're so happy together. Look at the way he's looking at her, and she falls into him. But you've forgotten what this feels like. Your relationship has lost love. You've fallen into the norm. Friends, brothers, sister. The spark has gone. God and Spirit is asking you to give your relationship one more chance. For some of you, this is friendships. For some of you, this is your job. Take it as it resonates. But some of your relationships have been suffering. Some of them need to go. But there are others, especially this union, the bond that you share with that other half, with that other person, that special someone, maybe that they've gone, they've left the house, the relationship. You block them, put them on pause. God and Spirit is asking you to give them one more chance. A chance to work on the partnership, the relationship, the marriage, the partnership in the workforce. Maybe you've joined forces and you're both entrepreneurs and you went a bit left. Someone's ego got the head of them. But now God and Spirit is saying, give this relationship a chance. This is going to be your 10 of Pentacles. Pentacles, sorry. 10 of Pentacles. Your abundance. You are going to soar if only you just give it a chance. That's your first card, pile number 1. Your second card, oh my God, is Temperance. Temperance, finding a balance. Balance between work and home. The wife and the children, the husband and the children, friends and the wife, friends and the husband. Whatever it is that's got you feeling out of balance, pile number 1, which I feel like it's your relationship. This card is telling you, I find clarity through my calm. This card tells you to stand still. Don't do a thing. Don't leave. Don't divorce. Don't sign those papers. Take time to go within. The downloads will come. You will find the answers. You will find clarity in your storm. Because within your storm, when you go within, there you find peace. There you find calm. I couldn't have said it perfectly. Number 6. You're now moving on from all those mental conflicts. You was feeling left out of your relationship in the cold. Maybe there's a three-way thing going on. Or maybe it's just that he or she doesn't see you anymore, doesn't respect you anymore, doesn't look at you like the king that you are, like the queen that you are, like the empress that you are, like the emperor that you are. You don't feel appreciated anymore. A lot of you feel like moving on, away from this relationship. You feel like it's time. But God and Spirit has spoken. He says, give your relationship a chance. Be still. Do not move. You're thinking of moving on from this job or relationship or family members, or I don't know what it is. Be still. The answer you seek is coming. The Princess of Summer says, gentle, sensitive, kind and inexperienced. Maybe this is you. Or maybe the other person. It says a new relationship or emotional experience. Invitations to social events will be coming. You have a compassionate friend that you can share your concerns with. So Spirit and God is telling you, be still. Find someone to share your concerns with. For some of you, there is a new relationship coming. For the singles, it says a new relationship or emotional experience. So this, take it as it resonates. It could either be something serious or a one-night stand. But when it involves your emotions, then it's longer than that. Do you see? She's sitting down thinking. She's a princess. She's inexperienced because she's not yet queen. He's not yet king. But he and she standing still. They're listening. Can you see? I hope you can see. The light shines on her third eye. She's standing still in a tower moment. She's not moving on. She's not moving at all. She's standing. She's sitting still. She's listening to God and Spirit. And the answers has come to her. It says your relationship will be renewed. For some of you, your relationship is lacking love, lacking joy. lacking sensitivity and the gentleness and the kindness. It's all gone. God is bringing it all back. Just give your relationship a chance. And for those of you that are single, he didn't forget you. She didn't forget you. Spirit didn't forget you. Stay in your calm place. Move on from all the... You've moved on. So you're in a calm place. You're here. You've moved on. Ready for your new beginnings. And it says it's coming. A new relationship or emotional experience. To both parties. You'll be invited to a lot of social events. Because that's how your name will be popping on the social scene once these doors fly open and let us out. And you will find, or you already have, a compassionate friend that you can share all your concerns with. So power number 1. I love the start of this reading. It just says keep calm, be still. Get in touch with God and Spirit like I always say. And he will give you the answers. And then your new beginnings will find you. Second pile is my rose. Let's see what they have to say for you, part 2. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. So a lot of you right here have a lot of pride. You pretend that you're fine. You don't ask anyone for help. You're the one that everyone looks as the strong one. Everyone thinks that you're okay. But you're breaking inside. God and Spirit is saying, ask your friends for help. Ask your family. Ask God and Spirit. Stop hurting yourself. You know what I'm talking about. God and Spirit sees what you are doing. You are destroying your body, you are destroying your flesh, and you are destroying your spirit. Spirit is asking you to let your friends help you, to ask for help. If you don't have any friends, call the Samaritans. Call someone, call domestic violence line, call someone, call child abuse line, call anyone, but ask someone to help you. And then when they come to help, be ready to accept that help and support from others and from God and Spirit. And if all else fails, hit me up in the DMs and Instagram, and I'll be that friend. So yeah, your first card is telling you to let your friends support you. You're going through some things that nobody knows about. Heartbreak. 3 of Swords pierced you deep into your heart. For some of you, this is your relationship. Someone cheated on you. They stepped out of the relationship. They didn't see you. You're in a freeway thing. And they didn't choose you. But God and Spirit is saying, they weren't worthy of your time. And even in this heartbroken tower moment, if you only just open up your ears and your heart, it says, I see things exactly as they are. You can no longer fool yourself. It says, let others help you. You've been acting like you've been fine for ages. For some of you, you've kept it in, and it's now showing and manifesting into illnesses on your body. Whether it's mental illnesses, pains in your joints, neurological illnesses, any type of mental illnesses, all because of these swords. the mental swords, the mental conflicts that's pierced your heart, pierced your soul and your spirit. But God and Spirit is saying you don't need to bear this cross alone. He's seeing you crying when you're alone. You smile in front of everyone, act like everything's okay. But they see, Spirit sees. He sees everything. And now they want to show you in your moment, in your dark moment, where you thought that things would never get better. This is where you're going to see exactly how things are and where your place should be in the universe. These things needed to go out of your life. Because why? You're the star, the sun. 19. 1 and 9 is 10, completion. So after an end, people, don't worry how you're feeling right now. Because the end, but there's a beginning coming. Because there's 2 endings. But this is also a beginning, a completion, an ending of a thing. Mental conflict, pain, bad relationship, lack. Right now the sun is about to shine on you in the month of May. But you really need to ask for help before it's too late. Because some of you are contemplating doing the worst type of thing. Suicide is not your portion. I'm here to tell you, you will not die. God and Spirit knows. You will not die. You're about to live. Things are going to look up. Your future is bright. Make a wish. Pray. Get in touch with God and Spirit, because the minute that you do, He will shower His blessings down upon you. He knows what you've been through. He knows all the crosses that you bore on your back. And you did it in silence. You suffered in silence. But now it's time to speak. Because as my motto says, suffering is silence. Speaking is healing. Suffering is silence. Speaking is healing. Suffering in silence. But speaking is healing. Take yourself out of the prison that this person put you in. They hurt you. They didn't even look back. They didn't think twice about it. But thank God and Spirit that now you can see things exactly as they are. It's time to move on. It's time to receive your abundance from Spirit and God. He's seeing your tears. He sees your tears right now. Why do you think you got up this morning? The angels have encamped around your home. They wipe your tears as you cry. Your last card is the King of Winters. Knowledgeable, experienced, fair-minded, and unemotional. This card told you to get advice from someone professional and objective. Once you do this, you will be propelled to public speaking. Your mess will be turned into a message. You are the light. God and Spirit is calling for you to be the light. But you can't while these swords are in your heart, in your spirit. Get in touch, people. Get advice from someone professional and objective You see what the card says? Get advice from someone professional and objective. You are about to be propelled to public speaking. A lot of you are in unemotional relationships. And this is the mental conflict that's piercing your heart. That person doesn't show any more care about you. You don't know how they feel. You feel left out in the cold. No communication. For some of you, you don't even live in the same house. They've served you divorce papers. But it's saying let your friends help. And if all else fails, get advice from someone professional and objective. Number 2, I hope that these cards spoke to you. I hope that it spoke to your spirit. Number 3, the last pile. Forgiving and learning. So you from number 3 now, you need to forgive and you need to learn from your mistakes and past traumatic issues. Because as you release and heal the past, you will experience more love than you ever can imagine in your present moments. Holding on to that pain, not crying, not releasing and not letting go, not letting your partner comfort you, leaving your partner out in the cold, making them think that it's them. It's causing a rift, a wall between you. They want to comfort you. They want to help. But you need to release and forgive those that hurt you in the past. Could be your parents, could be friends, could be a family member. You know what it is. I won't name what they are. But whoever hurt you, whoever took your pride, your dignity, your childhood, your manhood, your self-respect, your identity, it's time to forgive. Not just for them. This is for you. Once you forgive, you learn from a situation. It will never happen again. It will never happen to your children, their children's children, or their children's children's children. You break generational curses, ties, bondages, whatever you call it, over your life, over your family's life. But you have to forgive. Because when you forgive, you release and you heal. You heal from the past that is holding you back. The past that makes you cry. The past that keeps you isolated. The past that keeps your 3 of Cups from locating you. Once you forgive and you learn, opportunities will come to you. 3 of Cups. You will be reunited with some people. Some family, some friends. Opportunities will locate you. All because now you forgave, and you've learnt. To forgive is the biggest thing of all. To love is the greatest. To truly forgive. Why carry the pain? The other person is fine. But here you are, not living. Every day you wake up in the past. Every day you want to die, you don't want to be here. Today's a new day. It's time to release. Time to forgive. If you can't forgive them, I'll tell you something, because for some of you, it's time to forgive yourself. You blame yourself for not being enough. You blame yourself for not saving someone. You blame yourself for not being there. But it's time to forgive. You can only walk the path that's before you. Release yourself from the mental conflicts that you're holding yourself. Listen, that's the prison you've got yourself in. I know. I was in one just like this myself. It's time to forgive and release. Then your Three of Cups will locate you. Water energy, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. Maybe some of you are dealing with this energy. Don't worry. You will be reunited. You will forgive, they will forgive you back. There's no problem too great. It says, I embrace joyful opportunities. That tells me that you're happy now. Opportunities are coming towards you now. You're no longer in this energy because you release some things. Look, you're emotionally balanced. Come on, people. Free. Amazing angel number. Completion in my eyes. Celebrations. You will be celebrating, some of you. You will be getting married. You will be getting back together with some friends and families. You will be getting back with that ex that you're just yearning over, you're crying over, and you just can't move on. But you need to forgive and then learn from the situation. There was a lesson to be learned. Until you learn it, this karmic cycle will keep coming around again and again, not just for you, for your children's children. It's time to break some of these chains. Your next card says you're going to have financial and material changes. Listen, can you see you're going up? Getting married, moving up, being promoted, being elevated. Some of you on the social scene, on the social media scene. But whatever it is, prosperous, pentacles, people. Abundance. As they said, you'll have the bag. Do you see? There is material and financial changes on the horizon in the month of May. It's time to forgive. 8 of Summers. Look at that. More water. You must be dealing with a Pisces, Cancer, or a Scorpio. If not, you know who I'm talking about. But the desire for a more meaningful life. So some of you are just desiring something more meaningful. You want something better. You're yearning. Your spirit's yearning. And now you've realized that it's time to move on from your job, maybe even from this relationship or marriage. Because forgiving doesn't always mean staying. It just means coming to terms with something. Once you do, your Three of Cups will be here. You'll be reunited either with your old person, your ex, your husband, your wife, or a new person. That soulmate that you've been seeking out, that you've been dreaming of, the twin flame. Who knows? But whoever it is going to bring financial and material changes in your life. Because there's the wedding ring that they placed on your finger. Or you put on theirs. But for some of you, you have the desire for a more meaningful life. But for others, you need to have this desire. You're just too comfortable. You're comfortable in your mess. You need to have that desire to want more, better for yourself. Not just for the kids, not just for your husband and wife, but for yourself. It's time you realize it's time to move on from these conflicts, from that pain, from that trauma, from that abuse, whatever it is. And it's time for you to choose to make some major changes in your life. No one else, you. It's time for you to choose to make some major changes in your life. So yeah, part number 3. You got some big decisions to make. Big, big, big. But the first one is forgive and learn. Once you do that, the rest is easy. It all falls into place. Finally. I hope this reading resonated with whoever is listening to it. I have my Cash App set up now. Donations are welcome, as I would like to grow my channel and bring you a lot more content. I am a full-time student, so bear with me if sometimes I do slow down. Also a mother of 7 and a nan of 2. But I will not stop. I heal while you heal. I grow while you grow. Sending love and light to all of the collective. This is your girl D Virgo Tarot 2222.
We gonna play now, ready for the show. I'm about to take down, you already know. Get the fuck out of my face now, yeah, you got it.